Voices is sponsored by these local businesses.
Historic artifacts from the region's military and military past are in danger tonight. That's all according to an army of volunteers who are trying to save the artifacts that don't have a home and came close to destruction just a few weeks ago. In this week's Veterans Voices, those volunteers tell Josh Smith how they need some help giving history a home.
Few will argue that this is not the best way to preserve Tri-Cities region history.
All the things were donated locally, and it means a lot to this local community.
Vietnam veteran Mo Baines got the call to help after the Christmas weekend when a water line broke inside Beeson Hall in Johnson City.
So it was on Tuesday, and the call actually came from Caroline Abercrombie, who was a board member and a former president of the board. And so someone had contacted her, someone from the city had her name, and she said Beeson Hall is flooded.
Beeson Hall, for the past 2 years, the temporary home of artifacts from the Museum of Mountain Home. Martha Whaley helped curate the museum, which opened in 1994 in the historic Clock Tower building on the Veterans Affairs Mountain Home campus.
Our purpose was to tell the story of the development of health care in South Central Appalachia. And it was to include everything from the very earliest practitioners to the present.
Soon the museum began to collect donated military memorabilia from the region at war. Photographs, historic news clippings.
We had uniforms in here from World War I all the way up to the present, Iraq and Afghanistan. That's the thing that can never be replaced.
In late 2020, the VA informed the Museum of Mountain Home it needed to move. And that's when the decades of donated history became homeless, was relocated to Beeson Hall, and over Christmas weekend became soaked in water.
We're going to save everything we can some way, shape, or form.
Those who volunteered to collect and preserve the region's medical and military history say they need help.
We need a temporary location because we can't be where we are now for very long. I don't know exactly how long, but the sooner we could get a temporary location, the better.
Long term, they say there's a bigger need that will require funding and regional support.
But we do need to look forward. We need a military museum in this area. We've got 14,000 veterans just in Washington County. And this area right here needs a military museum.